And welcome back everyone, where today we are covering Battlefield 2042. This is going to be the full review, played on the PS5, my own footage. Let's get down to it. So straight up, bit of context, I've never been a Battlefield fan, so I am biased, so please take this with any form of grain of salt that you like. But, wow. I don't know what DICE was thinking. The trailers for this game looked incredible. But wow, what a disappointment. So I've never really liked Battlefield games. I've been more of the Apex route, my personal self. Call of Duty even still I've enjoyed, but Battlefield with the open maps never been my cup of tea. But with the new trailers and stuff, this one looked like the game to jump into. Battlefield 2042, big open worlds, over like 120 people I think you can get to, absolute crazy. Running around like headless chickens, and apparently at some point there's an objective, but I can't help but feel they didn't hit the mark anywhere. Like, not 1 point did they actually deliver for what they actually wanted to do. Now, another thing, I am also coming off playing Halo, the multiplayer that just came out, and my god, that is refined and feels so nice. But that's just a bit of context for where I'm at. Let's talk about Battlefield 2042. So, in general, straight up, did anyone else think there's such a lack of weapons? Like, I'm showing the weapons on the screen now, that's it. Like, there's like 4 assault rifles, 4 SMGs, and like, that's it. It feels like nothing. Like, I don't know what happened there, and the vehicles at the, oh my god, the vehicles. So overpowered right now. Like, I brought a rocket launcher to every single game. It would take 9+ rockets to take down one vehicle. I don't know what's going on. It should be like 3 max, because you get spawned in with like 4. I don't know why it takes any more than that, but vehicles so overpowered and so frustrating. Game modes. What's going on? Like, you jump into the main game and you have 3 sections here. You have your big style games, 120 people. There's about 2 game modes there. There's a smaller 4 player based intel route stuff. Like, honestly, not that great. I don't know if I'm just a Call of Duty fanboy or something, but team deathmatch, domination, search and destroy. What's going on? As far as I'm aware, they've been in every single Battlefield, but this one, it just offers so little. I'm not even kidding. I played this for about a day and a half. That was it. I'd achieved and seen everything the game has to offer. I know it's a completely online, actually that's another thing I haven't even mentioned. It's a completely online, no single player, and they're charging full price for it. Insanity to me that that's happening. Battlefield 1? Fantastic story, emotional, really well done story. This one, no story whatsoever. Solid multiplayer, that is it, and it doesn't even deliver anything worthwhile. Let's talk about some kinds of positives in here. The audio is really nice. Standard Battlefield, explosions, guns, shooting, everything feels nice. It's nothing to go too crazy about. I can't really give it too much of a positive, because honestly, it's basically the bare minimum in a shooter. You want your guns to sound nice, you want your explosions to be good, and you want your gameplay to be nice. Speaking of gameplay, the guns do feel nice. Once again, I'm trying to stick to as many positives as I can, but the guns do feel nice. They actually are good to use when you find people and can actually use them. Snipers, machine guns, submachine guns, pistols, everything does feel quite nice and semi-balanced, so I will give the game that. But graphics, so underwhelming in my own, once again, completely my own opinions, but so underwhelming. I've been playing Ghost of Tsushima, Halo, even Call of Duty actually looked better than this. I do not understand what they've done. The trailers, maybe this game's suffering from a bit of overhype, but the trailers looked fantastic. It was complete fanfare. It looked impeccable, looked amazing. But like, the weather effects that they're trying to sell you on, tornadoes, sandstorms, all that kind of mess, they are fun, they are cool, they do look visually really nice, but this game does not display the power of the PS5 next-gen consoles. And for you PC guys out there, you will not it doesn't push the limits, and that's what we want nowadays. So we've gone through graphics, general audio, gameplay, all that kind of stuff. I don't actually really have a lot to say because unfortunately everything is so negative. I just didn't enjoy my experience whatsoever. So frankly, we're just going to go straight into the pros and cons. Now, let's cover the cons because there's so many of them, let's be honest. I found this incredibly buggy and laggy. I had myself and my mate playing. We were rubber banding constantly. We had connection issues, constant buggy and lagginess, and a little bit of screen deterioration. We don't know what was going on, but it just wasn't polished whatsoever. I felt like there's no direction and objectives. Like every time you played a game mode, you didn't really know what was actually going on. You just were trying to find people. Because for the love of God, you want to shoot people in a multiplayer first-person shooter. So that's all you were trying to do. Like capturing objectives was 100% the second thing on your list of things to do. You just wanted to find people. Terrible game modes, like I said, very minimal. Deathmatch, domination, search and destroy, all the fan faves, where are they? Are they expecting us to make the servers and people join? Like, this should be standard for these multiplayer games, and they achieve nothing of it. Minimal guns, talking 4 guns per weaponry type, absolute crap. Vehicles, oh my god, I hope I put some kind of gameplay up here. So overpowered. I guess a tank's a tank, it makes sense, but if you do not have the class setup or the team coordination, those vehicles will mow through your entire 120 team. Like, my god. Multiple times I would play a game mode and it would just come up saying victory or defeat, and honestly I didn't see a timer. I didn't understand what was going on. I was just running around with, like, my head was cut off. I had no idea what was happening, and frankly I do not blame myself or the community. I blame the game. Why isn't this clear? What is going on? Let's mention the one pro, the literal one pro that I have listed, which is the gunplay. The gunplay does feel nice. Switching your scopes on the fly and switching attachments on the fly, that was quite nice. I do like what they did there, but frankly that's the only positive I even have listed of my day and a half gameplay. So frankly, let's just go into overall for this. I'm sorry this is such a negative, but this game is just a big old disappointment. This is literally like probably the most disappointing game of the year. And you know what? Actually, that's probably putting an idea. I might even do a video of that. The positives and the negatives of the gaming of the year. Stay tuned for that one. That's actually a pretty good idea. I'll probably do that. But let's just quickly go for an overall. The game's just straight up disappointing. I'm obviously biased. Once again, if you enjoyed this game, that is fantastic and good on you. From what I'm understanding of the community, no one's really enjoying this game, but overall I was personally extremely disappointed, as I thought this game would be my first proper footing into Battlefield. I was looking forward to getting delved straight into it, but it looked like a gem and it was just straight up disappointing. So here's what we're waiting for. Mark my words, I can't believe I'm going to say this straight up. This is a 1 out of 10. Slap that on the screen. This is a 1 out of 10 straight up disappointing. I personally say don't get the game. Don't support the game. It's not worth your $80 Australian, obviously, for this game. We've had Call of Duty Vanguard, Battlefield 2042, and Far Cry 6. All 3 games I was so hyped for, and to me personally, they've been straight up disappointments. So in saying that, unless they actually change something, unless they restructured the whole game and bring us something worth our $80 price, don't buy the game, guys. Straight up, do not buy this game. But once again, that is my biased opinion. If you guys enjoyed the game, please comment, let me know your thoughts on what maybe they should do to change to make this game better. But for me, it is sent straight back to the store, and I am looking at trying to play something much better. Till the next one, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. See you later.
Our forces control most sectors. Good work, Notepads. That was a hell of a fight.